Hi.
Hey, welcome to Paranormally Blonde. You're live on Monday here on KUNX, your new mainstream. So just everybody bear with me. My microphone just took a huge poop right before the show. We're not sure how this is going to go, so hopefully I'll stay with you. If not, you've got the amazing, wonderful Dee Dee who will just carry on with our amazing guests tonight. So last Monday we had a little recap of my 1,408-mile road trip, and I think I'm finally back to normal. I think I'm back to my normal routine here at home, but I'm kind of ready to get back out on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Also, I did a really cool live with Get Haunted for their Hoover House kind of unique investigation that started off with spiritualism and then ended with modern day. But it sounds like everybody's sort of stuck with using themselves as a tool instead of using modern day equipment. So I thought that was super cool. And I loved that, it was a Saturday night, so I didn't get to do it with Dee Dee, but Dee Dee got to get a peek at this amazing Victorian home.
I wanted to be there. It was beautiful. And the clothes, it was amazing.
Yeah. It's all you. Like, it's so you. It was amazing. Like, I'm like, this needs to be a Dee Dee like event. Like, they need to do a special.
That would have been the event I would have done. Yeah.
Yeah, like totally. So I hope you guys caught that. If you didn't, you want a little peek at that, you should go check it out on the Get Haunted page. It's a lot of fun, right? Like, the blondes support them and they support the blondes. So go give them a little look-see. Yeah, so we're well into June. Our birthday month is almost over.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of sad. Isn't it? It's like flies right by. Yeah, we've got Maureen and Danny and Rob and Kyle and Travis. And did I miss anybody? I said Kyle, right? Kyle. Who else? Did I miss anybody?
You got Maureen.
Oh, Maureen, yeah. The gang is here. The whole gang is here. And then for the rest of you that aren't over there chatting, welcome, and we hope you enjoy Paranormally Blonde. Hey, Travis. So it's almost the end of June, and we're going to be going into July. Would you have any big plans for July?
Just the one that I have with you, where we're doing a cemetery live tour, some stuff that I bet most of the people here haven't seen because no one's in California.
That's right. So, yeah, this is kind of, I think we have such a great, unique little show going on here because I'm kind of like Midwest and East Coasty. I'm going to just throw myself in with the East Coast. And Dee Dee is right there on the West Coast. So we get to see a little bit of it all. And so keep your eyes open for our live cemetery. I don't know, like tour.
I got interested in it because I was doing a dream analysis and it involved the poll and it led me to a cemetery. And I started looking up a local cemetery because I worked in, and there's a really weird ghost story. And it made me want to go there and find the grave that they were having experiences at. So there's also, it connects to the Mission Inn. So it's pretty cool.
Oh my God. Like, honestly, this is going to be so awesome. And I can't wait to hear the story. Rob says I have to earn my East Coast status because my car has to be broken into or stolen. Good news. It happens here. So I'm pretty sure I've earned my, my East Coast status. Remember, I'm right here in the D, baby. We got that covered. We're good. We're good. Okay. So we're going to do a little random question before we get together with our fabulous queen of paranormal, Kitsie Duncan. She's like, we always talk about the dudes with the good voice. Do you want to know who has a good voice? Oh my God. It's Kitsie. Like, I could listen to Kitsie talk all day and all night. Love her voice. Love her voice. So I don't think I've asked this one. Why do I feel like Dee Dee, you will say yes? Have you ever gotten into a physical altercation with someone? Do you ever kick anybody's little behind?
No.
Mm-hmm. Was that a real no, or was that a nope? I'm not.
The closest thing I ever got to a physical altercation was in junior high. I was being bullied, and some girls. I had to take the public bus home, and so I guess that was a reason to make fun of me. And so they were following me, and the girl took my tote bag and kicked me in the butt. So she literally did kick my ass. And so then I turned around, and like I was just like this little wimpy girl, but I was so mad that I ripped my tote bag from her, and I told her what she could do with herself, and they were so shocked they just let me go. So I was going to fight. Probably would have gotten my ass kicked, but
don't mess with Dee Dee. She's got this, right? I think, I must have said something about somebody in junior high. I'm sure, right? I was a junior high girl, and I probably said something I shouldn't have. And I remember they showed up to my house.
Oh,
yeah, she showed up to my house, and she's like, "You said," I think it was, "You said I was too big for my pants." Probably said it. I don't know, but she was going to do it right in front of my house. I don't remember how that diffused, but I was pretty scrawny, so not a lot was going to happen. So, let's see. Maureen, yes, was expelled from public school and had to go to Catholic school.
Wow, that's a punishment.
Don't mess with Maureen, people. She's got it too. Holy cow, Maureen. All right, well then we're taking you on all our little excursions, so we know we're safe. Everybody's saying yes. Look at Kyle, yes. Dehu, yes. Good Lord, people. We should implement meditation in school. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to, but yeah, I have older sisters. I've got news for you. They're 10 and 7 years older than me. Do you think they cared what was going on in my life?
They were already adults.
Yeah, they were like living their life. They didn't care. Okay, so tonight we are going to talk to the beautiful Miss Kitsie Duncan. There she is. Hey, Kitsie.
Hey.
There's the voice. There she is. Well, welcome. We have not seen Kitsie in quite a bit. If you follow us since our first podcast, that is where we got to meet and speak to the lovely Kitsie. And now here we are, the blondes, and we have to have her back because you're just doing all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'm freaking exhausted, girl.
Yeah. Where do you even have the time?
Right. I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go. That's all I'm doing. Life's been a little crazy lately. I've been trying to set boundaries and take care of things that were not fulfilling me as they should have been. So I am no longer podcasting, and I don't know what to do with my Tuesday nights. So this is, as of right now, officially my very last podcast ever until somebody else asks me.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. You if you followed any of Kitsie's stuff, she was, Paranormal Oddities, correct? You have to help me.
Oddity Files on Amazon Prime.
Yes, Oddity Files. That's on, and it's awesome. And then you also did, is it X Roads?
Paranormal Crossroad. I thought I was cool and went with like the 90s X Games Paranormal X Road. Nobody got it. So we switched it to just Paranormal Crossroad, which is what we were calling it anyway. And you can find an entire season at paranormalcrossroad.com. However, we are going to be airing in Indianapolis on RTV Channel 6 starting in September after Dateline on Friday nights.
Nice.
Well, look at you.
Yeah.
Like no time for podcasting. You're like busy being network girl.
No, everything's already edited. They came along like what we were doing. They're like, can we air it? And we're like, sure.
That's cool.
There you go. So then in between all this, you and I had talked when we first met. You were interested in getting into Reiki, and I see now you do your lovely meditations and you share in all things peace and calm, and which I always support 1,000%. And then somehow you worked in, I'm going to do skincare. I don't even care. I'm doing it. I'm going to create it.
I turned 50 and I'm sick of everything that's out there. I've used everything. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. And I'm not a fan of putting chemicals all over my body. It freaks me out the older I get. I've turned into a hippie in my old age, apparently.
Love it.
And I went with the whole Zen/witch vibe because they are almost the exact same thing. And I added some moon water and some crystals to all the products for a little bit of magic and energy healing. and I launched it. So I had the idea on a massage table. My massage therapist is also a witch. And I was talking to her about, she's like, do it. I said, okay, I'm just going to do it. And like a week later, I had the products ready, launched them on Etsy. Things went insane for a couple months. And then Etsy kept popping those fees up. And so now I'm just at thatwitchbeauty.com.
Oh, good for you.
Thatwitchbeauty.com. Like, head over there. Like, I love seeing when you have a new product come out.
Yeah.
Dee Dee was like, okay, like Dee Dee is an esthetician. So for her, she's like, do you see what Kitsie's over there doing? Like, she's totally digging everything.
I was geeking out on all of it. I want it all.
You have to give me your address, both of you, so I can send you some fun stuff, because I'm all about the anti-aging. The puffy eyes is my nemesis. It really is. The older I get, the worse they get. So I've got all the stuff and all the things. You add a little caffeine, a little hyaluronic acid, some aloe vera, some essential oils, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Ooh. So do you feel like you get just as many dudes interested in this stuff? Because it's really not just for women, right? Like, this could be...
It's not. And I wish I could, because I mean, everything, I call it genderless. Like, I recently came out with the Ours collection, because, you know, I've heard there's a his collection and there's a hers collection. Why can't we have an Ours collection? So it's a face cleanser. It's a hyaluronic acid serum, and then a face oil. And I love it so much. And the scents, I don't like girly scents. I've never been that chick. So everything is either got a woodsy scent to it, or fruity, but not too sweet. I even made a love potion that is gender neutral. So it's got pheromones in it for self-love as opposed to attracting love. So it's got pheromones in it for to boost your confidence, to make you feel more social, things like that. And I wear it all day, every day. It's the perfect mood boost.
So I'm just looking over there at the chat, boys. Listen up.
Skincare is for everyone.
Skincare is for everybody, and for those special women in your life. Like, right? Like, why not try something? You know, I think in today's world with skincare, right? Like, I'm seeing more of this crystal infused. You know, I have the crystal infused water bottle. I have, you know, like, you know, all my perfumes now have some sort of crystals in them. Like, this has become such an amazing genre, right? Of just being more open and out there. So, right? Like, everybody needs to, I don't know, get on this train.
Why don't men care about wrinkles? You know what I'm saying? I would if I was a dude.
They do. I think, you know, I mean, I see some of the stuff out there, but I feel like maybe, you know, there's that, I don't know, maybe they're afraid to have something like that sitting on their shelf.
You got to buy it for them. Once you introduce them to a product, then it runs out. Then they're like, where did you get that? That's the trick.
And
that's why I did the Ours collection, so you can share it.
That's right.
Right, exactly.
It's even like, that's perfect, right? Right. Yeah. Could you make some shampoo like that too, so we can keep that in the shower, like, so nobody's smelling, right? Yeah, that'd be great.
Actually, I have a shower gel. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go. You have a shower gel. I'm all about something showery.
Okay, so it's got ashwagandha in it, which not only boosts your mood, it helps you feel better. It boosts female libido. It boosts men's, oh God, what's the word when it makes more sperm?
Testosterone?
Something like that. So it does all the stuff and all the things. I've also added some St. John's wort, which I've been taking religiously for years, which is also a mood boost, helps with depression. And then you add some Dead Sea salt into that as well for the magnesium, helps take away migraines, help take away aches and pains. So I'm still working on the final final end product because it's a little thin. I know there's no chemicals in my products, things like that. So things are a little different than you would buy off the shelf at, your drugstore. But I am bound and determined to turn this more into a gel than anything else. It bubbles up beautifully. Even my husband says it works. So I'm just saying.
There you go. D-Hood, I just want to get your question out there. She wants to make sure we post the website on the show notes so we can make sure to get
I'll have
some traffic. Okay, so then I have to ask, because I have not gone and explored your website too deeply here. That was something I wanted to do here tonight. Can you do like customized packaging, like packages of things, or do you have little kits like, hey, this is your feel good kit, this is your get your shit together kit? Like,
so yeah, I've got a couple combo packs where one of them is the Hours collection. I also make room sprays. I have Get the Smudge Out, which is a smokeless smudge spray. It smells kind of like a very woodsy, mossy, like I would imagine a witch's house in the middle of the forest would smell.
Oh my God, I love it.
And it's got smoky quartz in it for the protection. It's got the moon water. It's got actual sage in it and a bunch of other protection essential oils. I am having the worst brain fart remembering exactly which ones, but they're all at thatwitchbeauty.com. I also have Go the Smudge to Sleep, which has the sage. It has howlite in it. So it's more of a comforting, relaxing, but it's also got the smoky quartz in it for the protection. If people are suffering from nightmares, night terrors, things like that, it helps with that as well. And then my most recent room spray is a meditation spray. It's got a citrusy, sharp kind of alert your senses vibe to it. With all it's got 4 different crystals in it for just kind of opening your third eye and getting in touch with yourself.
And these crystals are easy to get out when we're done with the product, correct?
Mm-hmm. I highly recommend rinsing them off, throw them in a potted plant, put them under your pillow, throw them under your bed, wherever it is you think you need protection. And I go to a lot of trouble to find, like the shower gel has kunzite in it, which is something I had never even heard of before, but it helps combine your mind and your heart. So they think as one, as opposed to, the ego going hardcore in the back of your head. So, yes, this has been a journey for me, and I've loved every second of it. I'm not a Reiki healer and as cool as Sarah, but I do call myself an energy healer. So
listen, it's all under the same umbrella. We all just heal in what makes us we're drawn to do, right? So Yeah, right. D-Who just wants to know, do you just whip these up at home? Like, you're just like, you know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to make a product.
I literally do. So I research and my spirit guides help me. Call me crazy if you want, but I had a new one come along recently right before this happened. She's Native American, which I am part Native American, and I feel like she was an ancestor, and she's, getting my shaman on with me, or whatever you want to call it. So I get weird ideas in my head, then I research it on the internet, make sure that these essential oils are supposed to do exactly what I want them to do, and I literally whip them up in my kitchen.
This sounds very remnant of pagan potions it's local to my area, and I love her. She does the same thing, and she creates these scents and these candles, and she does it under certain moons. And I always find that that's to me so amazing, because these products are made with such mindfulness,
right?
And with such real love, right? These are not mass produced, right? Like, this is something that, somebody that's out there creating this, you feel like it was created just for you, and it makes a big difference, right?
It does.
Oh, thanks. And I light all the candles, and I put all the crystals out when I get as witchy as a modern day witch does.
So does that make you, like, when you go and do that, like, how often do you make a batch? Like, does it like totally like invigorate you, and like it must do something for you as well, just creating them,
Oh, it's wonderful. I am a creative soul. Did I have any idea it would be? See, I always thought I was a terrible cook, but now I've become this kitchen witch, but I don't cook still. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it is amazing. And I use everything. My family uses all the products. So, and it's in 10 retail stores throughout
Oh,
the
wow.
world.
Wow.
I am so honored and so blessed and ridiculously grateful for the support I've had throughout this.
That is so amazing. Like I think, is that a natural progression to what you were doing? I don't really know, right? Like you were doing the hardcore investigating and
It's all
I,
spiritual though.
yeah, right. True, but
Literally. I mean, I'm sorry.
no, you go.
I did, all the notoriously haunted locations. I'm in Fear Factory, and a spirit tells me we are just people. I've learned. I've switched my paranormal investigative style, where I'm bringing people. I'm going into people's homes. Imagine seance meets Tupperware party. I go into people's homes with my friend KJ, and we bring out the odd box and the spirit box and the dowsing rods, and we do oracle card readings. It's absolutely beautiful, but we're bringing people the voices of their deceased loved ones on the spirit box. So it's just been actually this beautiful progression from I have to find the demons that Zach Baggins found. And then I didn't find any of them, not even at Bobby Mackey's. And then now I'm bringing people their deceased loved ones, bringing them closure that they never had. And it's really got me in touch with my spirit guides and my deceased loved ones. And it's turning into this whole, honestly, self-care wellness journey where I have a product to show for it.
I think that's very important. And I think that this is, an area, we all have, if you're an investigator or if you're into the paranormal and in any form, really, right? We all have this little bit of a ritual that we would do before or after, right? Like sometimes it's a simple spray, sometimes it can be a smudging, sometimes it can be a prayer. But the reality is just because you take that 10 minutes after or before an investigation, right? Like self-care needs to be a continual thing. And I think this is something, and I don't know if you feel this way with energy healing, but a lot of times with Reiki, when I work with somebody, I'm always like, look, this was a first step. This was not, I do not just heal you. This is you healing yourself. You're just asking your soul what it needs, right? So now your job starts and you have to follow through. So here you have these amazing products that really, I know it's skincare. However, you do have other products in there that perhaps this is something people should do in this field a little bit more religiously, so to speak. So we're taking care of our minds and minds and souls after such crazy investigations, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you're setting the intention when you go into a place. You're doing what you and I do. You're setting the energy, you're setting the intention to not take a spirit home or whatever it is people's rituals are in paranormal investigation.
Right.
Why
Right.
not use that for the rest of your life? Manifest your dreams, set your intentions, live a better life, think better thoughts. COVID messed me up, ladies, and I've just been trying to fix myself ever since. I didn't get COVID, but the whole experience of like
Yeah.
losing my job for a year and a half, I had a
Sure.
lot of time to figure out what I needed to do.
Yeah, right. Well, and I'm curious. So when you use these products, like you said, you use them and you do meditations and you do this energy healing. Do you feel like, when you add this product to your life and you're, you create them, you're using them, does this keep you in a really good balanced state of mind? Like, do you truly feel that you put that forth into each product that then sort of carries over to us, sort of like you would Reiki the product before you sent it, right?
It's pretty. if I haven't taken the classes, but I'm pretty sure it's very similar to Reiki.
Right.
I set the intention for each product I make and what I want the end user to get from it. And that
Right.
energy is in that bottle now. And we have a Facebook group called the That Witch Beauty Coven, where I'm continually putting posts up about people finding themselves and bettering themselves and setting the boundaries they need in life. And, anxiety is a real thing. And I had no idea this whole spirituality thing was a way out of it. And it really, truly is. So here I am 50 years later living with anxiety. And I'm like, oh, I figured it out finally.
Yeah. Amen. Well, we're distracted people, right? We're very, we let things in that we really have no business letting in. And social media plays a part in that, but it's sort of a necessary evil in what we do. And so you have to find those ways to feel balanced. And I kind of dig that you kind of give a kiss to each product before you send it off, because, I don't think we share enough of that in the world. We're so busy giving our crappy opinions half the time that we just don't give enough of our, I'm just sending you love because I can, right? We can send love.
Literally
as
what I
easy as
do.
you can. Yeah. You can send love as easy as you can send hate. So maybe try a little love once in a while, people. We're good with that, right? Right.
And when I charge the moon water, I'm always setting the intent for the end user to find self-love and whatever it is, whatever the product is I'm making as well, beauty, less wrinkles, more protection, but self-love is always first and foremost.
Right. And that's okay if you have wrinkles, people. Let's just be really honest. They're there. I mean, I have my little frown lines, even when I'm like not.
No, I'm not happy about them.
You know what? It just shows life, right? We still celebrate your wrinkles. It tells a story, but that doesn't mean you can't feel really good about how, and sometimes for me, I'm with you, Kitsie. I'm all about dude smells. I love the masculine scent. I wear Old Spice, so
she's really into it. I don't know about Old Spice, but close. Polo, maybe. I'm an 80s chick.
Yeah, well, right. Maybe a little jacquard. If I could find it, I would wear it. I don't know.
Yoke from the 90s.
That's right. But, I kind of like that, even like there's a brand of, they're not even expensive, little crystal infused sprays that I get from Urban Outfitters. And it's always such a, they're just that more natural. And I feel like, right, like, kind of in the 80s, it was all about these kind of crazy layered smells, right? Mm-hmm. And now I'm kind of more about that simplistic feel. And I always just feel like the woodsy, the little bit of fruit, that's like a really nice place to be. It's not overwhelming.
Sweet tobacco is my favorite.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you have something so it's cigar. I see. I would wear that.
Oh, that's my love potion is sweet tobacco and cherry blossom.
Okay. Well,
and the shower gel is sweet tobacco as well.
Okay. Well, see, everybody go right now to witchbeauty.com. I'm going to have to start ordering right on this show. Okay. Wait. So do you have just straight up scent, or is it all some sort of a beauty product? Does that make sense? Like
the room sprays are straight up scents. And then the love potion is pheromones and the scent of sweet blossom and cherry tobacco with the crystals, which is rose quartz, garnet, and red coral for the self-love vibe and passion. I'm all about passion.
Oh, look at this. Danny, go right now. She just ordered.
She just ordered the Energizer.
I'm so jealous. Okay, wait a minute. Danny, I'm going to give you my credit card and you're
Let me tell you about the energizing body spray, because I am so proud of this one, and it's just not caught on yet. It's perfect for paranormal investigators. You know how you got that 2-hour drive home every night and you're exhausted and you don't know if you're going to make it. This is why I created this. I don't tell everybody that, but y'all can know. So it's organic green tea concentrate made with moon water. It's got lemon in it, it's got peppermint in it, and it's got tiger's eye crystals in it with the moon water. It works. It's not like you took an energy shot where you get all jittery. It's just like, oh, I just got through those 2 hours. I swore I wasn't going to make it through. I call it a chill energy, if that makes any sense. I am so proud of it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to have to be in my
That's what
my
she wanted.
arsenal. Yeah, because it's tough sometimes, or
Oh,
even
yeah.
I wonder, it doesn't look like Bill from Empty Casket is on, but I know we always talk about the paranormal hangover, right? And he can't do caffeine really, but I wonder if he can't ingest it. So I wonder, is this something he could do as a spray to sort of help, that next day you just kind of feel draggy, right?
Yeah, so if you want it to be a little more chill, spray it on your belly. If you want it to hit a little harder, spray it on the back of your neck. And then if you just want a happy medium, spray it on your wrists. Anywhere the skin is a little thinner on your body is where it'll soak in a little faster.
Okay. Danny, you're going to have to give us the 411 on this. Like, let us know your
Yeah.
review about this energizing spray. It sounds amazing.
It does.
So you've got this line of your witch beauty products. Do you feel yourself, or are you working towards, I don't know, some new lines of it, some I don't know, bigger lines, bigger products? Like, how are you envisioning this new endeavor?
I'm trying not to envision it too seriously because I know the universe is going to take me where it wants me to go and not where I think I should go. At first I was like, well, I want to be at Ulta, I want to be in Sephora. And now I'm just like, you know what? I just want to have fun with this. I want to keep doing it. I want it to at least pay for itself. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I'm going to branch off into a little bit more of the wellness to anti-anxiety meditations. I love doing the new moon and the full moon meditations. I love sticking with the whole lunar witch vibe. But I just want everybody to get in touch with themselves, to worry less, to feel more, to love more, and be a little more kind. And it's all going to tie in under the That Witch brand. I've registered a couple domains. I think I may branch off and do some for men. I've got That Witch Apothecary, which I can never say. And then I just recently registered That Witch Mindfulness. So,
look at that. Maureen, just so you know, it's thatwitchbeauty.com, and it's
you guys can't see the ticker? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
if you can't, it's there, Maureen, just so you make sure you're at the right website, thatwitchbeauty.com. And I honestly, Kitsie, like I'm right there with you. I support you and lift you in that journey because, it is something that's really, really important to me. We are so, in the last, I don't know, 8 to 10 years, it's like everything just sort of builds up, and it's hard. It's hard to remember what really matters. And in the end, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your own garden. If you don't take care of your own garden, you can't help everybody else. So, I always love when somebody else can step up. Obviously, I'm going to let a bit of my corny side out right now. The healers have been called. They've been called for the last 4 years strong. And those that are part of that, those of us that have been called, you feel it, you know it, you heard it. There are things that are awakening in each of us that you're like, wow, okay, like I knew I loved this, but I didn't realize why I loved it. And sometimes you just have to, and I think it's amazing that you stepped up to a different level, which is you also, it's not just you going out there and doing it. You made a product to share with people, and that's all a part of it. And I hope people take advantage. I mean, this is huge. This would be something so cool. Dee Dee's coming up with, she's stepping up to her healing and how she wants to incorporate it with being an esthetician. And I just can't even, I lift my goddesses. You guys are freaking killing it. I think it's amazing. It's amazing. So here, maybe Dee Dee, this will be a product you'll use in your business.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe that I would be one of your vendors. We'll see. That'd be cool.
Send you all the samples, girl.
I mean, right? You gotta get it out there. So
I love that. Yeah,
I do. I'm so excited for you. So you've got the beauty products going. You've got the self-love, the self-care. You're out there doing your healing. What else you got going on? Anything?
I'm in the middle of getting ready to sell my house. I've got 2 grandbabies that are absolute delight. I spent all day with the 1-year-old today. I can't with this kid. He's so flippin' adorable. He's got a 6-year-old brother. They had their birthday, their combined birthday this weekend, and my kids have moved all out to the west side of the country, except for the one with the grandbabies. That's why I'm still here. But yeah, I just need to focus on me, the ones I care about, the ones I love, and it's just so I'm sick of all the noise. I can't deal with the noise anymore. You know, it's time. I wish more people would realize that.
Yeah.
I think they realize it when they're ready. I think that's the one thing as healers and people who sort of are lights on the path. It's hard to remember sometimes that you can't force somebody to get there. And all you can do is be there when they are ready. So, and you have such a great beacon for it, because, you know, I don't know if any of you guys follow any of her social medias. I mean, she's out there with her meditations for you to share in, which are amazing. And I think that, you know, I think even in paranormal, you know, the paranormal world's changing a little bit, right? Like we all started off with the big TV shows and those are great. I think there's a place and there's a time and a place for those, right? Totally. But you're sort of seeing the paranormal shift a little bit and it is changing. And I think it's kind of to your point where you have your paranormal Tupperware parties, you know, we're looking at people aiding instead of just saying, hey, look at me, right? Like, look what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's definitely offering help. And I think that's huge. So I look forward to.
So does that mean that you're not doing any investigations? Like if you were to, like, do you have something you never investigated that you want to, and then you would get pulled back in for that particular place?
I am doing some public investigations with my co-host from Paranormal Crossroad this summer. We actually just released some tickets we're going to be the first group to investigate at the Indiana State Fairgrounds during the Indiana State Fair. And you go to Paranormal Crossroad and the tickets are available there. We also head to this place in Irvington, Indianapolis that used to be the old Masonic Lodge 666. And if you ladies have ever been in a Masonic Lodge, they don't like us there. And I love going in those places. I'm all love, like, peace and positivity till a Mason gets all up in my face. But yeah, so I'm still getting out there doing smaller investigations. Do I miss the Bobby Mackeys, the Waverleys, yes, I do. Someday I'm gonna get back there. As soon as my son gets back from Utah doing his thing out there, he's gonna come back and we're gonna investigate.
Right, because your first shows, that was like a family affair, correct? Right. If I'm not mistaken.
It was my son and I, and then a family friend who was closer to my son's age than my age. But Clayton was one of my best friends, and we had an amazing time. And it was even then, Clayton's all like, "I don't know. I feel like something's negative in here." I'm like, "Dude, there's nothing negative in here. Just sit back, breathe, and listen to what they have to say."
Yeah. So. And that was your oddity files, correct? That was where that was excellent. I remember, you know, watching those and thinking that's just so much fun that you're doing that.
I loved it. Yeah, me too.
And your friend. It's an awesome show. So if it's still out on Prime, everybody go give it a check out because that's Oddity Files. It is awesome. Miss Kitsie Duncan out there. Okay, so you're doing your investigation, you're doing your beauty products, and you're definitely pushing love and light, which is amazing. You know, like, what is there something else somebody would want to know? So you're a practicing witch. Is that something that you would call I mean, I know you're kind of putting it out there, like, you know, Zen and witch are sort of the same thing, but are you a practicing witch?
So I'm not Wiccan. I'm not pagan. By doing my podcast for many, many years, which was just paranormal stories of all kinds, you look back and all the witches back in the day that were burned and ducked and they were very smart women who knew what they wanted, and the old white men didn't like them. So the witches need to come back right freaking now, ladies. We need to show the world, this country, we are here and we need to stand up for ourselves. That's the only political stand I'm going to take right now. But ladies, embrace your witchiness, please.
So it's sorry, my little okay, because my internet kind of was like cutting out a little bit. So really, it's a state of mind for you, not so much a practice as far as I'm like you said, I'm not practicing Wiccan, but you are. It's a state of mind. It's a state of being.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah.
Just so everybody's aware, we want to make sure everybody understands.
I agree with that.
Don't ask me any pagan witches questions.
Don't worry.
I kind of am the same way though, so I totally understand what you're saying. I do a lot of things, but I wouldn't call myself a practicing witch, but I may do stuff, but it's not quite the same thing. Yeah. So I totally
I say I'm a lunar witch or I'm a spiritual witch.
Okay.
Because I'm obsessed with the moon, as you can tell. I'm a Cancer. So
I was gonna say, does this fit into your sign somehow? Kitsie, this has to fit into your sign. I can feel that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just excited to get my hands on some of these products.
Me too.
So people that have used your products, Kitsie, like what have you heard back from them? Like, I'm sure people are giving you some amazing reviews, but like, has anybody had a profound change or really gone like, and I don't even mean necessarily external, but has anybody gone, you know what? Like, I really truly have felt a difference in my life just using this product.
I've had so many people tell me that. I really truly have. If you go back to my old Etsy account, I have like a bazillion reviews on there. But the best compliment I ever got is somebody said, I opened the package and I felt the energy come out of it. And I was just like, oh, yay.
Oh, that is probably one of the best compliments you can get.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm sort of a packaging whore. I kind of love the simple, whatever, like when I see something like that. And I really dig your logo. And
thank God. I thought you were going to go the other way with that.
No, not at all. I mean, these are things that you can leave out and they just look really cool. And again, it's about getting back to that. You got rid of the noise, girl. Like you got rid of the noise and you really just let the product stand on its own. And I think that's an amazing thing to do. I mean, right. Sometimes you get something because you're like, oh, that's a really cool product, but the product itself kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, been there.
We all have.
Yeah. I mean, I bought bottles just because they looked cool, not because I loved what was inside of it. So this is something that you can love the outside, you can love the inside, and then you can love what it does for you. And that's such a great, that's just such a great place to be. So I don't even know where, I'm going to just want it all. Do you have like a subscription?
I got you.
Do you have what is your can we subscribe to this stuff? Or like, hey, I need my
I actually do have subscribe and save. Look at you. You're good at this, girl. I had to compete with Amazon somehow, right? So I have subscribe and save. You can sign up to do it once a month or every 3 months. I also recently just created my first spell box, which is pretty cool. It's a spell box for protection. It's got sage dipped in dragon's blood. It's got a black candle with amethyst on it. You've got your obsidian, your clear quartz, your witch's bells, because the sound of bells helps clear negativity as well. I'm trying to think in my head what else is in that box, but I'm lacking sleep.
Doesn't even matter. Happy birthday to me. I know what I'm ordering.
Right.
I'm gonna get that. So wait, on your subscriptions though, I need to know. So so I subscribe and I want to try like a few different things. Like, can you mix and match it? Like, how do we? You can.
So when you place the original order, you'll be given the choice to subscribe to it as well.
Okay.
So I highly recommend trying as much as you can first. You'll know some things you'll go through more quickly, like that you'll need once a month. Some things you won't. So try it out first. Then when you go for your refill order, that's when I would do the subscribe and save.
Okay. And then your room sprays, can I put them on me? Is that cool?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
you
good.
absolutely can.
I don't.
I have a friend that wears Get the Smudge Out. She sprays it on her jacket
Okay.
every day. So
Ooh,
I just don't want
love
anybody to
that.
be like, "Are you Febrezing yourself?" Like, I definitely want it to be like a good set and not like that
no,
was
I'm
clearly for your
clearing
house.
this negativity, people. It's what I'm doing. Another thing about the smudge spray, which is nice, like if you live in an apartment and you have very sensitive smoke detectors, or if you're in a hotel room, you're not sure what last people left behind, the Get the
Right.
Smudge Out room and linen spray is perfect for that. So you don't have to light up the sage and and then people will think you're smoking pot anyway. So
Yeah. What about
Uh,
sleep? Like sleep sprays or sleep something to enhance dreaming or anything like that?
So I do have my Go the Smudge to Sleep, which is just a comforting kind of put you in that relaxed state to fall asleep. But we should talk about specific dreaming and things like that, because I know that's
Yeah.
your deal.
Yeah. That would be amazing product to have.
I don't know. I'm seeing dream journals and dream sprays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know. Like, are we developing like a paranormally blonde like
I don't know. I'm
subscription line
blonde.
here?
Just
Are we
saying.
feeling this? Like, are we feeling this box coming together? Like,
I love
I
it.
don't know. I'm just saying, we're gonna get it there, Dee Dee. This is awesome. All right. Is there anything else where can people find you? Where can people connect with you? Where would you like them to go?
I am at Kitsie Duncan on all the stuff and all the things, including Facebook. That Witch Beauty is at That Witch Beauty on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook as well. And if you wanted to join the coven, sometimes they get special promo codes that the rest of the world doesn't.
Uh-oh.
It's just That Witch Beauty Coven in the Facebook groups. But please stop by thatwitchbeauty.com. I would love for you to check out what we have there. And if you like it, please tell a friend. Please do a social media post. Please and thank you.
Yeah. Right. Like, let's share, like, Kitsie's sharing her love with you. Let's get out there, get us a couple products here, and let's show the world. That's, the blondes like love getting into every corner of paranormal, and
Yeah.
it isn't just those out there investigating. It's creators. It's people doing things that might not look like what everybody else is doing. And Kitsie, bravo to you, sister.
Yeah.
Like, what an amazing thing you're doing, and I appreciate your positive influence that you're having on paranormal. It's truly it's seen, it's heard, it's felt, and we hope to be able to help you lift that out to the rest of the world that we can,
Yeah.
hopefully.
It's so true
Thank
because
you.
like, especially with social media, everything is, I don't go on, in case anybody noticed, I don't go on very much anymore, but like there's certain people that I follow. And when I pop on Facebook, I'll always see Kitsie go by and I'll stop, or she's on Instagram, because I know it's going to be fun. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
And you're enjoyable to watch, and you talk about the products. You're so excited, and makes me want to have it all.
Oh,
Right.
thanks. I got
Yeah,
you,
no.
girls. I got you.
It's
We'll
all good.
we'll
And
talk.
Danny,
You send me your address. You know how to get a hold of me. So we'll do this.
yeah, absolutely. And Danny, I see that she says, "Oh, please do the journal and spray thing."
Yeah.
I mean, we need to have a little this blonde's dream moment box or something. I'm just, we got to help you out here. We got to, everybody, let's pitch in and get Dee Dee going here.
Just call it Dreamweaver.
Ooh,
It's
I
not
love that.
copywritten, is it?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
I was gonna sing it, but that is copywritten. So.
Yeah.
And you don't want me to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. You got a great talking voice. I have a feeling you have an amazing singing voice.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. She's got that smoky jazz thing going. She's
Yeah.
Yeah, I can sing the heck out of a 4 Non-Blonde song, but that's about it.
There you go. There you go.
Taking it back to the 90s.
That's right. Nothing wrong with that. 90s are very in right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Let's bring it back. Let's just make it super cool, right? Because that nobody.
Can we talk about your haircut, Sarah, though? I
Yeah.
love this whole Joan Jett thing you've got going on.
Thank you. And that's exactly who I was going for. And that's not a freaking lie.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah, they call it in today's terms the wolf cut. I was always told, side note, I was always told your hair is too fine. I have a lot of it, but it's fine. And they said, you can't have layers. Yeah. And I went back to my girl that I had when my girls were babies, and she has her own salon now. And I said, I want this wolf cut. What do you think? And she's like, oh yeah, let's do it. And I can't stop getting it done.
Yeah.
So,
I love it.
Thank you. I feel like after 51 years, I finally found a haircut. Everybody else had this amazing hair, and I'm like, I can't seem to get a haircut that is a style. And now I'm just stealing Joan Jett's. But it gets a little crazy. Like every time we do it, she keeps cutting shorter and shorter layers. So if I went straight and threw in a little gel, I could totally pull off Joan Jett or almost Pat Benatar at that moment.
Ooh, girl.
I'm just saying, like, but the 90s are in, and everybody wants to see a bunch of 50-year-olds recreating the 90s.
We got this. We got this.
We got it, right? It's good times, good years. Yeah, so guys, please let's get together and totally share some love with Kitsie as she has shared with us tonight. And let's check out some products. Dudes, you're in this too. You've got it. Get some stuff on your face. Hydrate. Yes. Love yourself. Take that anxiety down. Let's all like try it. Like everybody in chat, let's do this thing. Like everybody order one thing and like let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So I better see traffic on her site tonight. Like let's all order something.
I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. We're going to know. So I'm seeing some people here. Maureen, Danny already did it. She set the trend. So let's all finish it out.
She's like me. I would have been if I was in the audience. As soon as somebody says something I like, I'm already on the internet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm already going to get that spray that Danny got. That's a must. And if you really think about it, like your smudge spray should probably be something that every investigator keeps in their overnight bag. So wherever you do have to sleep, I don't care if it's your car, you might want to just give it a little and be ready.
Stop them before
spray yourself before you leave the location.
Right. Yeah. Well, I have a question about that. So like I do smudge my house every so often, right? And I open all the windows and I clear it out, and it's a beautiful experience. And I love just doing it, But with the spray, would you do the same thing? Would you open all the windows? Would you go room to room and spray the corners? Like, how would you use it?
That's how I do it. I open one window, and as I'm going through my thing, I said, your exit has been provided. So whatever I'm asking to leave, whomever, whatever energy, I always end it with your exit has been provided. And then I go into what I'm inviting into my home. And I spray it all over the house, top to bottom, corners, closets, cupboards, all of it.
Oh, love that. I already seeing some love, Kitsie. We got Travis is like on it. He's going to get something. He says, I will. And I'm going to take that I will as he's buying you some stuff. You've got Maureen is like, she's interested in helping you sell some stuff.
We'll my gosh.
A little witchy to help that witch beauty. Yeah. Like
your fans are amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, they're our friends. I don't really like to call them our fans. They're our little family and friends. You know what? They are amazing. They have been so supportive. And honestly, you put the call out, and this show is just all like my heart is all bursty and stuff. Like is yours? Like I'm feeling like all sorts of like giddiness. Like it was such a good second date, Kitsie.
Yay. Can we keep seeing each other from time to time? Because I really like you guys. When Dee Dee contacts me, I'm like, I miss you guys so freaking much.
No. Well, and for some weird reason, I don't know why the heck I wasn't following all your stuff on Paranormally One. That was just dumb for some reason, because it's today. I'm like, oh my God, why is Kitsie not coming up on my Instagram? But honestly, like I follow you on Facebook, and you're just, I guess for me, you're just such a busy woman. I just feel like you're not over busy. You're not like crazy, but it's like you are just always doing something.
I can't sit still, because when you sit still, that's when you get stuck in your own head and the ego comes out to play.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And the insecurity, right?
Right. All the negative stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's been a part of this journey too.
Yeah. Danny's saying she's totally fangirl of blondes. Honestly, Danny, totally fangirl of you. Like Danny killing it at the Hoover House and
Yeah.
and on our game show. She's an amazing person. I feel so like grateful to everybody here. Thank you guys in the chat for chiming in and hopefully checking out thatwitchbeauty.com. Wink, wink. Let's get our product on us so we can talk about it. Kitsie, you are just love, love, love. And I'm not kidding you when I say like okay, so I'm tearing up. I'm an emoter and I am tearing up right now because I am just bursting. I am bursting. So just so you know, thank you so
Right
much.
back at you. 1
So
million %. Both of you.
Like, so grateful, Dee Dee, that you were like on it with her and like we got to see her products. We got to talk to Kitsie. Dee Dee, awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, everybody, thatwitchbeauty.com, radio, YouTube, whoever, podcast, whoever is listening, check it out. Check out thatwitchbeauty.com. We want to see more reviews. Let's help her out. All right. So next week is, I think, July 4th. Am I not correct?
It is, yeah. So we're not going to be live. It's going to be, I don't know what episode, but something's going to be repeated. So if you haven't seen all our episodes, maybe it'll be one you haven't seen and you could play it during your 4th of July festivities.
That's
Have
right.
some drinks or hot dogs and
Cheers.
Check out the blondes.
That's right. Check out the blondes. So let's see what else we got going on. Hey guys, world's largest ghost hunt. Check that out. nationalghosthuntingday.com. I'm helping promote it. Let's get it out there because another amazing opportunity to show love to investigators, to locations, and to history. Yeah. So please follow the blondes for more information on that. And once again, thatwitchbeauty.com. Kitsie, so much love to you. So much love. Back. And to all our friends and family that are supporting us and over in the chat, so much love to you. Dee Dee, happy birthday, sister. This has been a great June. We made it through June. Yeah, we made it through June. I'm going to be rounding out the month with my birthday here at the end of the week. Yeah. And then we're on to July, people, and off and running. So yeah, that's it. We're good. So, hey, poor Race, his board has been down, but here he is still helping us out. And we know he's right behind us here doing his job. So Race, thank you so much for being our producer. And you guys, KUNX, your new mainstream, check them out. Catch you guys not next week, the week after. Catch you then.
Yeah, but you can still listen next week.
Next week, live will be the week after. You guys have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.